Welcome back to Three Houses. The last thing we did was we saved Flayn, and we're gonna see what happens after that.
Thank goodness. Those girls are pale as ghosts, but at least they're alive.
Oh yeah, there's two people. I don't even know who the other person is.
Feels so familiar.
You found Flayn? Oh, thank goodness.
She was unconscious at the end of that secret passage. We found the culprit too, but he got away.
Unfortunately, so we almost had him.
I'm just grateful that everyone is safe. That's what matters most.
Yeah, that's
I'd like
true.
to hear what transpired, but first, we need to get these ladies to the infirmary.
I don't know who the other person is.
We'll go at once.
I'm really curious about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I'm so relieved I suddenly felt weak. I couldn't be happier with how things turned out. And I imagine no one will be more overjoyed.
Yeah, Stardust's gonna be super happy with us, probably.
Hey, Professor.
Maybe he finally
Can you
won't
make that
treat us like...
expression one more time?
What expression? Like this? Oh, it's a smile,
I
yeah.
don't think I've ever seen your face like that. I apologize.
He's like, I've never
I've
seen you
forgotten myself
smile.
and come dangerously close to teasing you. It's just... I've never seen you look so happy before. It's downright mesmerizing.
Alright, Dimitri.
But this isn't a time for idle chit-chat. We must hurry and share the good news with Seteth.
Yeah, he's probably gonna finally stop treating me like he hates me.
Professor, please allow me to express my eternal
Look at him,
gratitude
he's
once
smiling.
more. Flayn is safe and sound, and I have you to thank for that. Mere words could never express how thankful I am. I am indebted to you.
I'm just gonna say, I'm just happy she's safe.
Yes, indeed. I too am overjoyed.
Why was Flayn taken to begin with?
Her kidnapper was the masked knight who vanished during the rite of rebirth. The one known as the Death Knight. Considering the circumstances, it seems plausible to assume that his true identity is Yuritsa. And
So
we
is it
cannot
actually
forget about the
Yuritsa?
mysterious Flame Emperor. His true motives are yet unclear.
I mean, he does constantly
However,
talk about how
I
much he
have
wants
an
to fight
idea.
me.
I believe the enemy may have been after Flayn's blood. The blood that flows through her veins especially. It is extremely rare. And extremely dangerous.
Now I'm wondering if
If
Seteth and
enemies who
Flayn
know
are
the
both
secrets of Flayn's blood have appeared.
Manichees.
Our only option is
Mankey.
to leave the monastery and go
dragon
into
people.
hiding.
Brother, wait.
Flayn, what are you
Or if they're just talking
doing
about
here? You
their
should
blood
be
is like
resting.
crests.
I do not like the
But
path of your thoughts.
Hanuman said she doesn't have a super
I do
rare
not wish to
crest,
live
so I don't
in
know.
some lonely, remote location where I never get to see anyone. Not ever again.
If we stay here,
how
you
old
may
is
be
Flayn
targeted
Seteth?
again. Wouldn't it be better for the two of us to live in peace?
Even if we ran off to some new, secret location, there is no guarantee that they would not find us. That is
Yeah,
why I
fair point.
believe it would be safest to stay in the monastery, where we are surrounded by capable knights and
Am I gonna get
professors.
Flayn and Seteth on my
I
team
see
now?
your
Because that'd be
point.
awesome.
I do. However,
You know it is the only reasonable option. What if I were to join the professor's class?
That's a great idea.
You think so too? I am so very pleased to hear that. With a professor like you nearby, I shall be safe no matter what foe should appear.
I see. I am afraid you have a good point. Professor, due to my position, I have closely scrutinized everything about you. After all that has happened, I must admit that you are indeed a trusted
Yeah, good.
ally.
He's finally gonna
So
be
what say you?
not hatred for
Can I-
us. It would be my pleasure.
I am so glad that Flayn is safe. Yet I can't help but
Yeah, I
wonder
wanna know,
the
what is up with
story
that other
about
girl?
That other girl. She wore the uniform of the academy.
Are we gonna get information about her, whoever she is?
Well done, Professor. I see that I was right to ask your class for assistance. I have been told that Manuela and Flayn are recovering nicely.
Okay, it's Monica.
As is Monica.
Is Monica a student here?
Monica, the girl you rescued along with Flayn, is also a student of the Officers' Academy. However,
She is a student from last year's class.
Okay.
She went missing just before she would have graduated. It never occurred to us that something might have happened to her at the monastery. We assumed she had run away. I never
And no
dreamed
one heard of
that we
anything
would
of her?
find her. Not like this.
Monica has asked to rejoin the Black Eagle House once she has fully recovered. Our
Interesting.
enemies are still out there.
So she's specifically in the Black Eagle
So we must remain
House.
cautious and continue our investigation. However, we must also help the students to move on from this incident.
After all, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field next month.
Yes, the students will remember it for the rest of their lives.
I still think it's interesting
Please
that it's
guide
the
them
Eagle
so
and
that they
Lion,
may
and then
show us
Golden
their
Deer's just
best
like, we're
in the
also
coming
here.
battle.
So, you'll be going to Gronder Field next month. You've never been there before, have you? There is unease in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Enbar, is stable. Well, there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much.
What will you do next month?
I have my own mission. The Church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them. What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings. Ever since the Rite of Rebirth, strange groups have been seen around Garreg Mach and elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights investigating these suspicious strangers
Is Droll gonna
turned up
die?
dead. Not that it's likely.
I mean,
but
he's
if
a
something
dad,
like that
so.
ever happens to me,
Oh yeah, it's
search
foreboding
this
as
room,
hell.
every corner, behind every shelf. I'm going to leave something for you.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna die. Don't say things like that.
Don't get me wrong. I have no intention of dying. I know it would be too much to ask you to cheer up, but can you at least drop the serious... Well, I'll be. Was that a smile just now?
I kind of hope Droll doesn't die. I like him as a character, and I don't want him to die just because, you know, he's a dad in a Fire Emblem game.
Part 1.
Wyvern Moon.
White clouds. Wyvern Moon. Field of the Eagle and Lion. From on high, flocks of wyverns
Ooh, I like the art.
roar in chorus and soar the pristine skies,
So
heading
that sun is
south
super
for the
creepy.
winter. Fodlan's children lend their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching fish from the river's cool waters. Yet all the while, their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
Wyverns or the sun? We got 5,000. Looks like we got a paralog fight doing every week this month.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is finally upon us. This is our chance to show off the results of your expert training, Professor.
Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Have Lady Rhea and Seteth really not filled you in? Well, if that's the case, I'm happy to explain. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion takes place every year during the Wyvern Moon. It can be best described as a mock battle between the three houses.
Much like the one we had during the Great Tree Moon. Do you remember, Professor?
Okay. So it is going to be between all three houses. So why is it only called Eagle and Lion?
It was
I remember our
certainly an
celebration most of
unforgettable
all.
time. I've never seen anyone put away as much victory food as you did that night, Professor. This battle will take place in Empire territory, at Gronder Field. In other words, far removed from the Monastery. It's a mock battle between the three houses. The house that defeats the most opponents wins.
Okay.
Your Highness, if the rumors are true, I believe Professor Manuela and Professor Hanneman
So isn't
will
that,
not be
isn't that kind of
joining us.
unfair if
Ah, yes.
it might
right
not going to
you
be in the
are.
fight too?
Given recent events, Professor Manuela has opted to sit this one out.
I mean, that
Since
makes
she
sense.
won't be present, Professor Hanneman has decided to skip this year as well.
Wouldn't that logically mean that he must sit
Oh,
out too?
don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
Professor Manuela! Are you feeling better already?
I like how that
Thanks
raised her
to all
support.
of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
Isn't the fight a month
In
away? I
that
feel like she'd
case,
have plenty of time to
Perhaps
recover.
it is best that you sit this one out.
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
I like that Manuela burn. I'm gonna say this doesn't seem fair.
Oh my, look at you! If you're as confident as all that, my students will walk all over you.
We have taught our students well.
Like how that raised
There is no
Tom
need
support.
to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
That means we have one extra unit. What if you have people from other houses? Like, I'm gonna have Leone on my team. Does that just mean she just won't be in the Golden Eagles team? Or what? I mean, obviously. That being said, I think we're obviously gonna do an explore. Since we've got a lot going on this month. But first I'll check supports. Go ahead and do this one, and I'll give a brief summary about it off camera. That was actually a really funny support. Basically, I mean, it was typical Sylvain support where it's about chasing girls, but Ingrid was yelling at him because they've been friends for a really long time and Ingrid always has to clean up his messes. And she's talking about how when he was 8, he hit on her grandma, and all the students, they were yelling about it in the cafeteria, and all the students were like, wow, he's ridiculous. We're gonna go ahead and explore. And next month we'll probably do that paralogue.
This monastery is more dangerous than I expected. It's likely that our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the teachers. If you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man.
I agree, Thomas is a weirdo. But I'm gonna go ahead and run around and I've actually been playing off camera. I've been playing Golden Eagle and or Gold Deer and Black Eagle stories. And I haven't gotten farther because I want to keep the story a surprise, but I'm kind of just playing them on hard mode and kind of just learning the game more. And I found that some of these rooms actually have shinies, see? And I've probably missed a lot of those, so I'm gonna have to do that from now on. But I'm probably gonna do some editing and just show you the important bits as I've been doing. Also, what is Flayn like? I want to check her out. She got Lily Poise. Adjacent allies take 3 less damage. That's pretty nice. Looks like she is a priest right now. Comes with an intermediate seal. Good lance and faith. Could make her learn faith and reason and have her be a double mage.
Why would we go all the way to Gronder Field? It may be a tradition. I guess there's nothing to be done about it.
I really like Lysithia in my recent playthrough of Golden Deers. I'm at this exact same point in my playthrough, and she actually one-shot the Dark Knight because she gets a super effective against cavalry spell, and yeah, she one-shot him. So she's really good. Interesting. There's a fishing tournament, and I have a lot of bait. Oh, there's 2 different paralogs I have to do. All right. I'll probably be able to get a lot of professor experience because of all the shinies I've
Sometimes
missed
it's nice
and
to dangle
the
a
fishing
line
tournament.
and let your mind wander. I'd love to spend some time lounging.
Professor, holding such a frivolous and downright ridiculous event although they did say we could eat whatever we catch.
Okay.
I have a favor to ask.
I see. Catch the bait, or catch what Flayn. Use the tournament bait to catch the fish that Flayn wants. Alright. Holy crap. 50 tournament bait? Are you kidding me?
I just caught.
You're likely to beat Casper if you have a fish with a rarity of 2 stars or higher.
Oh, let's see who can get.
4 stars or higher.
If you catch it.
2 stars or higher.
Oh, whoever can.
2 stars or higher.
Oh, catch the same.
Let's see. Fodlan is big. It's not as big as Almyra is, but it's still pretty big. Why do you think... I learned all sorts of cleaning.
I think I can
I'm
recruit
happy to
Cyril
help you out
too,
with anything
because I've
you
done
need
it in,
done. You betcha.
sure.
Since, you know.
So I recruited him in one of my other playthroughs. You just need to have a high enough level. I think you have to be level 10. He's basically the Donald of this game. He has aptitude. So he's a pretty good unit. Although I don't know if I'm going to use him, because if I was going to use him, I would have wanted to recruit him earlier, like I had in my other playthroughs, to make the most use out of his aptitude. But I don't know, I might.
I am happy that you will have. We will both.
3 stars or higher.
Hey, I'm going. But they haven't been biting.
Maybe the fish are frightened by you.
Will you be taking part too, Professor? I cannot recall the type of... So, if you do manage to catch a fish, do you...
She doesn't know what kind of fish she wants.
Have you thought about... I just caught...
4 stars or higher. Okay. Alright, looks like I'm going to be doing a lot of fishing. Head to the village and deal with the bandits. I'm gonna have a lot. I have a lot of stuff to do.
Greetings.
Skilled with a bow.
Hey.
Could be Ash. Could be. Can't be Claude because you don't get people leader houses. Things from leaders of other houses. So it's probably Ash or Petra or Leonie possibly. Or you know, actually it's probably Shamir. Which I might be able to recruit her as well. Hi, I like how she's got red hair.
Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Do you need something?
Sorry, Professor. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want...
She just... Yeah, I guess... House for House Sword Tournament. Probably give that to Felix, because he's a monster. Although I could give it to Dimitri, too. Dimitri has a lot more health. Felix would do a lot more damage. Let me check stats real quick. Felix 16 strength, 16 speed, 16, 16, 8. The stats that matter. 21, 17, 10. Yeah, I think Dimitri... Felix would do more damage, but I think Dimitri just has more defense and health. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dimitri straight murders Miriam. Jesus. Ignatz does a little bit better. The sword walk up and pose poke looks really silly, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Edelgard is actually putting up some challenge. Kind of. I mean, a little bit. Yeah. Still don't need to heal.
Over already.
That attack looks so goofy. You can barely see anything even happen. This music is intense. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to do this whole thing without healing. I will say these tournaments on hard, when you're playing on harder difficulties, are actually quite a bit more difficult. Yeah, Dimitri destroyed them.
I need a favor.
She's a quest. Practice battle maneuvers with the help of the knights. Okay. I have so many battles I'm gonna have to do this month. I have like 4, which is crazy.
The battle of the eagle and lion draws near. He has said it is nothing to worry about.
Also, I did realize only certain classes can use magic. Obviously, even just because you have the magic doesn't mean you can use it. You have to be in a magic class to use the magic. Let's see what kind of notes we have. 2 notes. Nothing surpasses the Gracefield treaties on war as a great general study of strategy. What book best covers local tactics? I'm guessing this one, the treatise on mercenaries. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm trying to settle on a gift for a certain young lady who has experienced tough times as of late. Any suggestions? Cookbook, maybe? That was... I don't know, I wasn't sure which one that would be. Okay, probably gonna do this with, Mercedes and Flayn, probably. Work on both of their faith.
I hope this song reach. It is so much fun to sing with others.
Yeah, Professor level C+. More activity points for battles. Hey! That's a huge deal. That's gonna help us so much. So I think the Jousting Almanac and the Curry Comb are probably both for Ingrid, but I want to hold off on giving those to her because her motivation's full right now. Gotta recruit her
hard,
again.
aren't you? I can assist with any tasks or help with your student. On it.
Nice.
I'm available anytime I'm not on.
Shami's going to look at us.
Welcome to. You looking? Just show anything.
And she can still train us, which is cool. I wonder if... I think that's hers. That's what I thought.
You know this was mine. It's not mine. It's
Okay,
not.
she's not the skilled hunter, though.
It's not.
I wonder what she's like. Okay, she's a sniper already, which is pretty cool. Level 13. She's got survival instinct. If she initiates combat, she grants strength, magic, dex, and speed +4 for one turn. Holy crap! So she's got a parry's ability from Fates. That's really cool. Super high dex, as you'd imagine for a sniper. Really good luck. She's an A in bow. It's the first time I've seen an A. That's really good. And she's already okay. Yeah, she's already in an advanced class, which you're not supposed to be able to do until, 20. Very interesting. She's super good.
Professor.
Stack rocks. And
I am happy. We will both.
see if the tan height is hers. That makes sense. Whose is the antique class? Oh, that could be Flayn. Very nice. So that was hers. Okay. So Currycomb and Jousting Almanac are probably both Ingrid. I don't want to give them to her and because her motivation's full. Letter to Rhea, Deep Connection. It's not Cyril, so it might be Catherine or possibly Seteth. Bag of Tea Leaves, I'm still somehow not sure.
Have you thought about entering?
I think the only people that like tea are Ignatz, Lorenz, and Ferdinand. And I think I've tried all of them a few times.
Oh, this
Okay, Letter to Rhea is hers. And I think I do want to get those stars trained up for Byleth, so I'm probably going to have
the situation. I hope you were able
people
to put
train
all of
that.
that behind you, so that you may focus on this month's assignment. A
course.
most reassuring. I look forward to.
So have her train me in faith.
Practice yield.
Got that star. I should be able to get the other one too.
I have something to ask of you. I have not even told you what... Flayn has been through an awful lot. To make up for that, I asked her what she would like. Since I am sure the students would be interested, I have left all of the specifics to Shamir.
Okay, so Shamir knows what the specifics are.
I accept.
I thought he'd like that a lot. I would like to get Seteth's support up, but I don't really know how to do that other than have him train me.
Well.
And, just say the right things to him.
Yes. How How are preparations for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? The recent happenings at the monastery. I've been commissioned to investigate as you be on your guard, okay?
I'm more worried about you than myself.
I won't go dying on you. I've stayed alive this long.
See, Drill, you gotta stop saying things like that, because I really think you're about to die.
I don't know if you've heard, but oh, the lengths to which she could advance my research. If only I were able to study her. If only it weren't for Seteth's strict orders. He protects his sister with unusual zeal.
Maybe you can
Have you
convince
ever
him.
tried convincing Seteth of anything? I'm not sure. I don't.
You teach. No, you don't. Loading screen, yeah. I think she teaches Faith.
But my opponent was the Death Knight, so I figure I did pretty well to only get stabbed. I wonder if it's true that he is actually Yuritsa. Whoever he is, I'm going to make him pay. It turns out that when I get stabbed, I get really mad.
I'm gonna say I'll help you get
I'm not going
revenge.
to let him...
Let's see. You do train it, so give me that other star. Not quite yet. Probably need to do that one more time. I feel like Byleth having the ability to heal would be helpful, but I don't know what class I would put him in. I'm hoping he gets, because he has the star in Faith. I'm hoping he gets a unique class of his own where he can use magic. That would be very helpful. Because if not, then it's really weird that he has the hidden talent in Faith, and then people spend time, you know, teaching him Faith, only to be like, well, you made him a sword master. He can't use magic in that class.
Professor.
Oh, it's Catherine. Sure.
I wonder why.
Sorry.
Why does Lady Rhea give you special treatment? You're not particularly strong or good-looking. You seem exceedingly unremarkable.
Rude.
Not that I doubt you were a skilled mercenary. Shamir came from the same background, but she doesn't get nearly as much of Lady Rhea's attention. Besides, it'd be one thing if you got brought on as a knight, but a professorship, unprecedented.
Yeah, that's, it is.
I just don't get it. I'm flummoxed as to why she holds you in such
I
high
like the use of the
esteem.
word flummoxed.
And it's not like just anyone can wield the Sword of the Creator. It's a legendary relic, right? And it was casually handed over to you. It's unbelievable. Maybe it's because you're related to Geralt. He was a leader of the Knights of Saros.
Yeah, I think
Probably
Geralt
the
and Rhea
finest
have a lot of
mercenary
history.
in all Fodlan. By the time I joined, he was gone. So I don't know him too well, but he's strong, right?
Not as strong as people say. I think it's an interesting
Oh, come
one.
on. There can't be a soul in Fodlan who hasn't heard tales of the Bladebreaker. Maybe that's it. Geralt used his influence to help you. But
I don't
Lady
think
Rhea
so.
wouldn't give you favorable treatment because of that. No, definitely
I definitely
not.
think Rhea knows some stuff that we don't know.
Okay,
Whoops.
that settles it. I'm going to watch from afar. Figure out what Lady Rhea could possibly see in you. Whatever it is, maybe I can copy it so that you'll take a shine to me as well. And if I discover that your intentions are malicious, I'll cut you down. With relish.
Yeah, I definitely think she's capable of that, given the fact that she's a much higher level than the Swordmaster. I also have one with Manuela, too. Interesting. Let's go ahead and do that.
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes.
You're sleeping?
Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you?
Why are we going to knock
Just
on
a
her door?
moment. Oh, what should I do? I can't, Manuela. You simply must quit
She overslept.
oversleeping. Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear?
Alrighty then.
Oh, What is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly.
Jesus, Manuela's a
Not even
mess.
covering. Oh, Manuela.
She's a disaster. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just hold on a moment. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want?
What were you doing?
Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know.
Sorry.
No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway?
I have a message from a knight.
You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say?
He said we will never go out together again.
Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
Sleep well. That support conversation was rough. Jeez. I think I'll also do a cooking with someone session. Who should I cook with? Who don't I have support with? Dedu, Felix, Ash, Sylvain, Dimitri. So I think I'll do it with Dedu. Getting a buff for the whole month seems like it'd be really helpful, since I'm about to do a lot of fighting. We'll just give everyone one defense, I think. It'll be fine.
I enjoy cooking. You seem to know what you are doing.
Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna go talk to... Oh nice, I've got a support conversation with Dedu. I think... He actually has full motivation, so I'm not going to trigger that right now. And I'll wait until after training. But I guess I'm going to be doing a lot of fishing, so I think I'll do that off camera just because that's going to be a lot of fishing.
You look confused. Didn't just catch what? Show any fish you.
So I want to thank everyone for watching this episode. I'm about to do a whole lot of fishing, and we'll continue the recording when I get back from all that fishing. And then we're going to do a lot of battles, I believe. So we did a lot of supports with Byleth, and we got Shamir, Flayn, and Cyril as new characters. I'm probably using Flayn because I need a second healer, although Shamir is crazy good. Unfortunately, I didn't get Cyril very early, as I did in my other playthroughs, because I kind of forgot I could even recruit him as an option. So I might not use him this playthrough, but let me see if we can actually get Eloise or Catherine while we're at it.
Have you thought about it? I just caught... Hey, Professor. At the same time, I bet we'd get along. I'm
Oh, hey.
also good looking. Feel free to call on me when a fight's...
Yeah, I can meet Catherine too.
Will be there when you...
So might as well look at Catherine before we end this episode. She is a sword master already. She has Thunderbrand, which is crazy. Strikes twice while in a shooting combat. She has Fighting Spirit, takes 5 less damage with no battalion. Oh, so she's Felix, but for defense. She has Sword Fire and Sword Crit because she's a sword master, obviously. And has an A in swords. Yeah, she's really good. As you'd expect. I don't know how much of that has to do with, you know, the fact that she's already promoted sword master, but Fighting Spirit just sounds really good. And she's a crest. Frequently raises might when using combat arts. Okay, that's cool. I like how it frequently procs. Does Shamir have a crest? She does not. But I know Flayn does. It's the crest of Sethlene. It raises might when using recovery magic, which is the same one that Linhardt has, except Linhardt has a minor crest of it, whereas Flayn has, I think, the major crest. But anyways, I got a lot of new people. 4 new people in my party. And we're about to go do some fishing, so thanks for watching, everyone.